Some of this is bad. Some of this is bad. Some of this is bad. Some of this is
Here to drag out horse.
Do you like the Texas heat? Are you from Texas?
Mm-hmm.
Where?
I'm from Texas. I'm from, we lived in Beaumont till I was like 12, and then we moved to Katy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's some other people from Beaumont. Do you know any of them?
I know, not from when I was there, but I know like Kat Swanner's from there.
Okay, I couldn't remember who it was.
I don't know who else. There's probably a couple people.
Did you guys have the same?
Do we start?
We just kind of talk, and then whenever it get, you know.
Whenever we, there's no beginning.
There's no beginning.
There's no end.
But there's
Well.
there will be an end, but there's no beginning.
There will be an end.
Sometimes we end the same way every single time. Other times we kind of just go, and that's it.
Yeah.
Do you have anything you want to say?
Yeah.
We don't do really plugs. None of that.
No, it's good.
We're not here to
Yeah.
help the people on the podcast.
I wouldn't expect it. I don't know what that
You're
means.
not gonna leave help.
Yeah. You're not gonna leave help at all. But we're so happy to have you here.
Thanks. This is cool.
Yeah.
Where are you staying up here?
A lot of couches right now. I'm
Same room?
What?
Same room? One room, several couches?
No, that's funny. I could see myself having that though, just a room of couches. Just that would be me. All right, tomorrow, like.
Well, I kept on finding more couches. They were free couches. I wasn't gonna just leave it. They're just stacked. Just in case we have a movie night.
That's funny.
I do love. Have
well.
you ever seen those like sunken in couches?
You
Or
like
like
a bean
very
bag.
used?
No, like the floor is like here, and then like you walk down, it goes
Yeah,
down.
like the 70s.
Yeah. I think those are so cool, and I think that the poor version of that is getting like a studio apartment and having 4 couches all against the wall.
That's cool.
Did you have the fantasy as a kid to put like a bunch of different
Wait a minute.
mattresses in your bedroom and then just have a bedroom that's just all beds?
I didn't have that. I don't like beds. I'm not into beds. They take up so much space.
Oh, so you like the couches?
I
So
like-
for you, this is more of the norm.
Yeah, couches, and like when I get a room here, because I'm trying to get accepted to an apartment. When I get a room here, I'll just do like a mat again or like a cot.
Do you have to apply like with the? Wait, yeah, that's a good question. Sorry. First, I want to like. Did you have to write like a cover letter to get into it? Like why you want to be accepted?
No, I don't think I did a good job. There were a couple questions I had. One was like, why are you coming to Austin? And I just put, I want to live in Austin. I swear to God. Because I didn't want, I swear to God.
That's a good answer.
Because I don't know. I didn't want to put comedy because I didn't want them to like look up. I don't know.
I love that
See?
they're like, what are you gonna bring to the city? And you're like, nothing.
Yeah,
just wanna be
living here.
Yeah.
Yes. What other questions do you think you fucked up?
There weren't many. I mean, most of them were like, I don't have a credit. Like, I don't have any credit.
How old are you?
22.
Oh, I thought you.
Okay.
Is it bad? It's pretty bad. I've only ever used debit. That's true. I don't
That's
know.
bad. That's bad. But I'll say I had bad
I really
credit.
thought you meant on your like. I was like, what is a credit? For us, it's like, oh, I perform at the Comedy Store.
Oh,
People are
wouldn't it be
like,
funny?
What's a credit? Like, I've heard of Austin.
That's funny.
She's been to Austin before. She performs all over.
But you have 0 credit. It's not like you have negative credit.
Yeah, I have nothing. I've never had a credit card open.
Do you think you can't trust yourself with credit cards, or?
That's been my reasoning. I think is like, I don't know. Just I'm somebody that loses everything, and I get mugged a lot. Not anymore, but I used to, and I just
What's
got
a
scared
lot?
about that. I got jumped 4 times in April.
Stop.
Not this year, but
That is such a short period.
I know.
What are you talking about?
When I lived in Chicago and I lived in my car, I would walk. I was so stupid. I would walk around with like a giant backpack and like do like walk to mics and stuff. But I'd also just like run bits by myself in the middle of the night because I didn't want to be in the car.
Yeah.
And I kept getting jumped, and it got better. Like I lost less stuff every time.
Because you had less and less.
Oh, I didn't have anything. Yeah. The first time was horrible. I lost like a laptop, my IDs, like all my medications. Like it was really bad. But I don't know why I had all this stuff in a backpack. Anyways, it made no sense.
I don't know, but the last one, you didn't have even a backpack. You just pick yourself and like, you're getting better at getting mugged, Reier. Just
No.
take nothing from me. And jumped. What's the process of getting jumped?
Well-
Do they kick you and all of that nonsense?
I hope they didn't kick you.
No, when I say jumped for me, it's literally just like
Give me
holding
that.
holding me up. Yeah, because I don't want to fight. I'm not going to put up
Right.
any fight. Take it.
Did they have
go.
any weapons?
One did. The others pretended they did. I don't think they did.
How did they pretend?
Like in the
This?
shirt. One guy had like a handkerchief.
They're like,
yeah, that
Give
you know
me
what I'm
it.
talking about?
Yeah.
though?
Well, whenever they're covering the gun, I'm like, show it to me.
Yeah,
Are you
yeah,
serious?
You can't. Why do you have a blanket over the gun?
Yeah.
It's like
Why
just
do you
show
have a
me-
blanket?
yeah.
Show me the gun.
Why is it wearing a snuggie? Yeah.
Show me the
Also,
gun.
but you're like
Yeah.
very short.
I'm very small. I look like a little boy sometimes. I think that's what people thought.
Yeah.
You know.
and then some guy just like, I robbed a young man
Person.
today." yeah.
Yeah.
I robbed just poor schoolboy.
They're like, they have a gun to
Yeah.
you. They're like, what's your fucking gender identity? I'm about to fucking
I
rob
don't
you.
know. Yeah. just take my Kroger card. I don't know. Yeah, that's all I have. Yeah.
Hey, give me all your shit, you fucking person.
Yeah.
Did you respond did you go okie dokie, or did you like well as long as we all got a smile on our face, I have something like
Like as I
anything?
gave over my stuff.
Yeah.
No, I was typically pretty quiet. I think I don't know. I mean, I think the last two times I tried to fight them on it.
Like what? Like please
Like
don't?
verbally.
Like, hey,
The last-
don't please.
Come on.
I said the second to last. I said I have no money.
Uh-huh. And then did they go, well, I'll take the bag?
No, I didn't have a bag that time. I stopped carrying the bag after the second time.
Oh,
Yeah.
I learned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then what did they take?
My wallet.
Yeah.
Was it just your Kroger card in there?
No, I did have I had my debit card. I had that's
You're like, you can
It's
take
some
my debit card,
cash.
but I won't give you my pen.
Dude, you don't even have to
I
use the
know.
pin, right? And then have
What?
you seen that? So they'll ask for the pin. They'll be like, "Is this a debit card?" And you go, "Yeah." And then to put in, it'll say the pin, but you can also just press the X to not put in the pin.
You can still charge your debit card as credit.
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Which is actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, that doesn't make sense. If it's a debit card, you should have to use your pin. And I've never thought
Yeah,
about
you
that.
should have to. That freaks me out.
It freaks you out as a debit card owner.
Yeah.
Because they won't give you your money back if it's stolen, right?
No, you can. I've canceled a lot of debit cards though.
Oh, okay.
Are you someone who loses debit cards a lot?
I used to. I stopped using a wallet for a while because I didn't want people to be able to take things from me as easily.
Yeah.
So I would like hide it around my body, and then I was losing it a lot.
Yeah. Because you wouldn't put it in the same place all the time?
Well, I guess. Well, it would just like fall out. Like I'd put it like in my bra
Oh, yeah,
or like
yeah,
in
yeah.
my sock or like not my sock. That wouldn't make sense.
My dad
No,
told
no,
me-
that actually makes the most sense. In fact, I think it's the
Yeah,
most
more.
common place.
To put a debit card. Yeah, I guess you'd be able to see it probably.
I guess if you're wearing shorts, but you were in Chicago, I guess it was April.
That's so scary.
Huh.
How long did you live in Chicago?
Not super long. I love Chicago. Though. I lived there January of 22 to late July, August, January to August.
In the car the whole time?
No,
Oh, that's
I lived. Yeah, I was good. I started off there. I lived with a guy for a little bit. That was like a musical improviser. It was with like this other girl that like we shared a bathroom, and she really didn't like me because I threw up on her mat the first day.
Why?
The very first
The
day?
very first day is way too early. I am.
yeah, no, that's way too early.
Yeah, you can't put. I had
Were
like
you
a
drinking?
no. Well, I don't think that's why I threw up. I think it was like a stomach bug because I ended up going to an urgent care,
Uh-huh.
and because I was in so much pain. It was just, I don't know what it was.
And she just was not understanding. She's like, I don't care if it's a stomach bug.
Well, because it was like on her rug, and I remember I was like, oh, I'll wash it, and she's like, just throw it away. Which in hindsight, yeah, probably not.
Really?
I mean, it wasn't like a huge rug.
Yeah, I mean, also it's like, let's show a little bit of empathy. I just moved to the city. I threw up on your rug. It was an accident. You
Yeah.
obviously didn't do it on purpose.
Did
No.
you introduce yourself like, I've never been to the city before? It's also overwhelming.
Yeah, there might. No, I don't know if we had met. We had met before that, but not extensively.
Okay. And just, I briefly interrupted earlier. Dylan never sleeps in this late. Dylan slept until 11:30 today, and it was a big deal for me to hear that he'd just been woken up because he usually gets up at 5 a.m. to go to this coffee place he works at.
Yeah, I have to wake
Oh,
up
really?
at 5:30 in the morning.
So, and I was like, how was your sleep? Are you feeling good? And he was like, no, I wake up like several times in the week because it would get leg cramps.
I was getting leg cramps in the middle of the night. And do you guys ever wake up with leg cramps?
No.
I don't.
Okay, so this is something that me and my brother both deal with, where in the middle of the night you'll wake up and your full leg your thighs will be cramping up, and you have to jump out of bed and like run around your apartment until it goes away.
I think you might be dehydrated.
I think that actually
Isn't
is
that
what
what
it
that
is,
is?
but like it's been happening since I was a kid, and then you like eat, or you know what else really helps
Do you guys
is
have a
eating
lot
a
of-
banana.
Do you have a lot of blood clots in your family?
No.
Okay. Maybe
Okay,
start.
you don't know what you're talking about, so don't bring up blood clots so that I have blood clots on the podcast.
What I'm saying
You don't
is
know what
that
you're
I'm.
He doesn't. He's
worried-
not a doctor. He's like, do you have blood clots? He's like, I don't know if my
What
family.
I'm
we don't talk.
telling you is that this is a severe problem, and you need to get it looked at.
No,
And
it's-
I saved this question because I knew you would try to shut me down and ask me if I went to medical school, which I did not do. But Reier needs to tell me right now that she understands that this is a huge problem.
No, it's a big problem.
No, it's Reier.
I can't believe you.
You guys
How
you guys-
long have you
guys
been doing this
you-
for?
It doesn't happen every night.
No, but
like,
it
when I
has
was a-
happened since he was a child.
No,
Oh my God.
like this is so normal in my family to like you wake. Also, like I'm tall, you know, like like I think I think this happens to a lot of people where you wake up in the middle of the night with a leg cramp.
No.
and
Never
and
had that.
You've never had that. You've
Lit- I
never
was literally
once
not
woken up in the middle of the
once.
morning. Jimmy, you've never done this. Oh my God! What?
Yeah.
You
Wait.
need to go to a doctor.
No,
Yeah,
and I'll be
I am-
honest, it actually hurts so bad when you wake up because what happens is like you literally can't move your leg. It actually almost keeps you bent over because you're like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, it's happening again. And then like you,
Oh, wait, and you think this is a normal thing?
I think it's because you're dehydrated.
Okay, I've woken up where.
Oh, also, like,
I've
you
been
eat
on
a banana.
bender.
You eat a banana.
No, what you?
You eat a banana and then you're fine.
No.
You've never tried these things? You've
I
never
eat banana. That's why I keep bananas. So if I wake up in the middle of the night, I can shove and it goes away immediately. Or you wake up and you start chugging water. That's what I do. I chug water and I massage it, and then but it happened like 3 times last night.
Wow.
But I think it's because of the sleep schedule.
It's horrible.
I'm not joking. Stop. Stop. I won't hear this. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do the normal ones. Do the normal ones.
The normal one.
No, the normal ones where it says like everything's fine. I don't have that. I'm skinny.
Diabetic nerve damage.
Yeah. I could be. Honey, I've been filled up.
Blood flow are known to cause night leg cramps.
Is there any like also just dehydration ones
Also,
or like
no problem. Don't worry about it.
yeah, like, is there anything that's like, hey, that's totally fine? But that's what it is. It's the too little potassium, and that's why I eat bananas at night.
Okay, well, I've seen Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, and I know that bananas have potassium in it, but there's so many other things with more potassium.
But can I tell you why I think this happens?
Why don't
to
you
me?
just take a multivitamin?
I don't know what to do.
No, it's a multivitamin.
No,
you do all you do. Swallow.
I don't want to make any assumptions, but I'm gonna assume that someone who lived in their car and then got jumped 4 times in April doesn't also know about vitamins.
I take a lot of vitamins, actually. That's especially because I went through that. I lived it like I just.
Right.
And
that,
I'm
like,
sorry for
supplement.
attacking you, right? That was
No.
not okay of me to do.
No, I didn't
No,
mean.
no,
I didn't mean it like that.
No.
I'm gonna
We've
do
been
some-
attacking you on your leg issue
That's-
for like
that's so
5
true.
minutes.
But no, okay. Well, I think also I do a lot of exercise on the legs.
Yeah.
So I think that also could be what it is. I'm doing a lot. I do the Stairmaster more than anyone else in the world.
Oh, my dad's crazy on the Stairmaster.
Is he?
Yeah. What's your level? What level do you keep it
I
at?
start at 8.
Okay.
And then every 10 minutes I move it up to 9, 10.
Okay. Wow.
And I do it for 30 minutes.
You do it for 30 minutes?
Mhm.
That's a long time.
That's not good for you.
What?
That's insane.
That's not good for you.
I can't imagine.
It's
How can it
I'm
be
just
bad?
saying that
Is
elite
climbing a mountain?
athletes aren't doing that.
But is climbing a mountain bad for you? Because that's basically what I'm doing at the gym.
Well, especially with like your condition that we're letting you have. This is a legitimate medical.
a condition. It's low potassium.
No. It's a.
Do you think I have kidney failure?
Yeah, maybe. It could be. You drank a lot, Dylan, and you used to be 400 fucking pounds.
Yeah, but I
You
lost.
used to be
Yeah, I used to be over 400 pounds. I've lost a lot of weight.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, that being that heavy does take a fucking toll on your organs, and you were drinking so much during then too.
Why are you trying to scare me?
I'm trying.
This is like
go
insane.
to the doctor.
You asked me.
Have health insurance. You can go.
I have a fear of the doctors.
Right. And I need you to get over that fear because I need you to be around for a while, and I'm scared. I'm scared.
Oh my God, you don't want to lose me. Did anyone else just hear that in their minds? I heard Colton say, "I'm scared of losing Dylan."
Yeah.
That's
That
what I
was
heard.
really sweet.
Yeah.
That's really sweet. See? So it feels like I'm attacking you, but really I just want you to be okay.
We'll go with you.
Yeah.
I can make myself cry.
Like a sociopath.
Okay.
So yeah, are you going to go to the doctor then?
I'm too scared. Although I do love when I have to go to the hospital.
Have you ever had a surgery?
No, but I got a tube down my throat once.
For what?
I have asthma.
Oh, okay.
Or I used to as a kid. I think I grew out of it.
I have asthma too.
Yeah, which
Yeah,
is why I'm
that's
constantly smoking. It helps. Do you still have asthma?
I have like sports-induced asthma.
So you don't have the kind of asthma that's going to be affected by me and Colton vaping next to you the whole time?
No, well, I think I got it from like kind of being. It doesn't affect me.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
How did you get asthma?
I think it's partially from being around people that were smoking, like family members and stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't want to blame it on that because it's not. I don't know.
You can get it from that.
I don't want to be an asshole.
You're
Like,
not
I don't
an
know.
asshole, but like you guys were bad parents.
No.
You're like, I forgive my parents.
No.
And I feel like that one, my parents couldn't fight me on that one. I go, no, because the brain,
smoking?
the
Oh,
brain thing, they won't take credit for it. They'll go like, hey, I did everything I could.
Well, that could also not be their fault. That's just genetics.
Right, which is their fault.
Yeah, that's Colton's
Yeah.
family. Get better.
Well, they're all beautiful people, but our insides are all broken. Everybody has bad knees. My dad had 70 operations on each. I used to
What?
have an indented chest. Like I could fit a whole
Here we
bag
go.
of Skittles in
No.
it. Yes, it's a very severe thing.
What is
to
it?
have.
What does that mean?
Like my chest would go inwards, and I could fit a bag of Skittles in there, like this. I could fit this in my chest. And I went to a doctor once, and like, for some reason, they didn't want me to get surgery on it. And they were like, I think it's just sports-induced asthma. I was like, I can't breathe. And they're like, I think it's asthma. I was like, there's a fucking hole in my chest. I was like swearing at doctors because that was really cool. Have you ever sworn at somebody important?
Yeah, I think so. I can't think of a specific right now, but I'm sure.
I've sworn at doctors.
Do you have a good relationship with your family?
It's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be better for sure. I think, like, I don't know. My mom lives in Wisconsin, so I don't talk to her a lot. But I'm living with my dad. I'm about to move out of my dad, so I've been kind of getting to spend time with him for the past 4 months.
Not 4 months.
Yeah, I've been
That's
there
big.
4 months.
I told my dad if I ever move back in with him, we're starting a podcast because he's a crazy person.
Oh, that'd be cool. You and your dad.
How has your and your dad's relationship changed since you guys live together now as an adult?
Yeah, I
That's
think
a
it's
great question.
Thank you.
It's really good. It's really good. No, yeah, it definitely has. It's gotten a lot better.
Have you ever had to yell, I'm an adult now, Dad?
I think not in the last 4 months, but probably.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm a
Is
grown.
your dad single?
It's weird. My parents are married, but they don't live together, and they haven't since I was a kid. And I don't know what it is.
Are they still together or just legally married?
They're legally married, and my dad still goes and visits her, but it's very confusing. I really don't understand what it is.
Is
You
one
never
of them-
asked?
I have asked. They don't really know either. I think they've said, oh, we're just normal married couple, but they haven't lived.
It sounds like Dylan and his fucking leg. No, what do you mean?
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. It's almost like I feel bad talking about it because like, are they just married? I don't know. Like, I don't want to. But they haven't lived together since I was maybe 11. Like, I think my mom started like living in Galveston when I was like 11.
Why
Like
did
10
she
or
move
11.
there?
She just wanted to, and she wanted to get away, and she always had like, yeah, my mom's a lot like me in that when there's that moment of fear of like, oh, something, I gotta go.
Yeah.
You're a
It's-
runner and you're a fear-based person.
Yeah, probably.
Same.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a fear-based person.
Look at me. No,
I'm scared.
Yeah, I know because you won't go to the fucking doctor.
That's crazy. You think we should look into the diabetes one? If you're saying you were 400 pounds,
I don't have diabetes. I think I would have passed out by now.
Are you sure? Do you know a lot about diabetes?
I feel like you know if you have symptoms of diabetes, right?
Hey, Jimmy, will you look up the symptoms of diabetes? Or pre-diabetes?
oh, you could be pre-diabetic.
I work out so much. I don't think I have diabetes.
Your
But
regimen
you
is
could have
scary.
gotten it. You
I go
could
to the
have.
gym 6 days a week.
And I don't know a lot about diabetes, but in fact, I would say I know next to nothing. But I think you can get diabetes when you're fat and then still have it the rest of your life, even though you're healthier.
Yeah, I think that when I was really overweight, they did. I mean, I had to go to the hospital because I had meningitis one time, and but I think they would have told me when they
Jimmy
did blood
looks really
work.
happy as if you
Yeah.
do maybe have it.
Blurred vision.
No,
Feeling extremely thirsty.
I mean,
Yes.
no, I do drink a lot of water, but that's more about weight stuff.
Losing weight without trying.
No, no, honey, I am trying very hard.
Feeling more tired because your body can't get enough glucose in your cells for energy.
Well, I don't even know what that would mean. I'm tired. I
The reasoning is
Are
that
you feeling tired because you're tired, or
I'm
because
tired.
there's not enough
I don't know. I
glucose
work
in
at
your-
5:30 in the morning. I'm up every day till midnight. I'm sleeping about 6 hours a night. Yeah, I'm tired, but I'm a
Excuses.
hustler.
And then
Yeah.
the number one that says is going to the toilet more often, especially at night.
So I will say that I pee a lot, but
Yeah.
I will say I drink about 15 LaCroix a day.
Yeah.
And I'm also constantly drinking water to not because I'm thirsty, but because I'm trying to have good skin, and you have to drink a lot of water to lose weight. I think.
15 LaCroix a day.
I drink easily that much too.
We're sober though.
Yeah.
Are you sober?
Yeah, I drank last night for the first time in like a while.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, but I've been sober.
I don't want to scare you, but this one says you can have pre-diabetes for years without any symptoms.
Yeah, but that's pre-diabetes is not diabetes. And I think that if I had pre-diabetes and then I lost all this weight and I'm working out and I eating a lot healthier, I also don't eat a lot of things with sugar. Everything I eat is diet. Okay, ask if
No,
diet
wait.
ice cream can give you
It
diabetes.
can.
What?
Yes.
No,
Yes,
stop it.
Because all of the fake sugar still, I think, triggulates your insulin levels even more.
Diet ice cream
Yes.
cannot give you diabetes. I won't
Yes.
take it. No, I no.
Yes. Yes.
I'm literally
I'm
like,
telling you, Diet Cokes are worse than you, and I've been telling you.
I'm off
telling
Diet
you.
Cokes. I'm off Diet Cokes. I had one last night.
Only diet ice cream?
What is diet ice cream?
Diet ice cream is low calorie ice cream. So you can eat an entire pint for 250 calories.
Oh, there's something going on.
There's
there.
something in there. What's in there?
Chemicals.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. You guys are scaring me.
Oh, wait, this podcast I thought was going to be at Reier. It is.
I know,
all
Reier.
No,
about
I'm
you.
enjoying this.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. I'm scared. Ryan, what's new with you?
Do you have
Did
any
you drink
questions for
last
us?
night? Are you comfortable talking about it?
Yeah, I'll talk. Yeah, I went to a gay bar for the first time last night, and that's why I drank.
Are you gay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, some people call it lesbian.
I prefer when lesbians identify as lesbians.
I
Yeah.
do too.
Let's have words.
I'm just
I
kidding. No,
actually love it. I've done it a couple of times. I'm like, are there any gay people in here? And the women will go. I go.
I meant
I just
men."
meant men.
I say that almost every show.
Yeah.
It's
just
so
meant
fun.
men.
And
Just
then
meant the men.
to couch it afterwards, I go, but thank you so much for being here. I go, the lesbians are very supportive.
Yeah.
So you're a lesbian.
I'm just I thought it was gonna be funny. It wasn't funny when I said, "Yeah, I'm
It
gay.
was.
I'm gay."
Okay, amazing. And you went to a gay bar last night after your
Your
shows?
first one.
Yeah, I hadn't been before.
You lived
You've
in
never
Chicago.
been to a gay before?
I tried to go to a lesbian bar when I was 20, and I got my ID cut because I had been. I
Oh.
wrote on it with a Sharpie marker to change the date.
What?
So
No,
stupid.
Reier.
It was like a
Reier.
super fine point Sharpie marker.
You know, and they were like,
Oh, they were like, "This is insane." They saw the guy.
Yeah.
The guy looked at it, and I looked much younger because I didn't start drinking until I was 20, until I started comedy, and so I really didn't. I looked really, really young, and so yeah, he was just like, I can't even. Like he wiped it off with his thumb, and then he cut my ID. I was like, just give it back to me. Yeah, I was like, I promise I won't do it again. And then I tried to guilt him. I was like, I'm a lesbian, and I just wanna see. I was like, I just want to. Don't you support? It was this whole thing.
Yeah.
Just an evil gay guy, and he was like,
Oh, wait,
grab
wait.
the scissors, honey.
Wait.
Like, you're done.
You were whispering to him. Come on, I want to see. Wait, were you
Yeah.
whispering?
I've never
I
been
Because I
there.
don't think I could ever see you raising your voice.
Well, he definitely wasn't yelling. It was like it was like me and a couple other comics and a couple of. I mean, I wasn't upset. I mean, I was just like, dude, this is gonna be a problem. Like
You're gonna have to go to the DMV and listen. I live in my car, so I'm gonna do that.
no, not in Milwaukee.
Oh,
That would've been
okay,
fun.
okay.
I'm just a
Not
young
really.
lesbian. I just need a little bit of help getting inside.
Yeah. Well, I genuinely thought that I was like, oh, this is a lesbian bar. They're gonna cut me some slack and let me go in.
No, that's you're thinking of a gay bar.
Do they do that at gay bars?
Gay bars.
Dude, he barely look at. They barely look at your ID.
Lesbians, they're not. They're very strict people.
Yeah.
Rule
Yeah,
followers.
Rule followers.
Gay men are all about breaking the rules.
Breaking the rules.
And that's why we always get in so much more trouble.
Yeah.
Wait, what year were you born?
2001
And you were trying to change it to...
Pre
to
9/11.
2000. Oh, yeah. No. After February.
So yeah, pre 9/11.
Oh yeah, sorry. That's what I meant.
So yeah, you were born before the towers fell.
Yeah, I don't
that's-
remember.
I love the thought that it's a 1 and you just had to make it another 0.
No, that's what it didn't look, because obviously you can't really make it. Was just like a square essentially. So it was
Yeah.
like 2 zeros in a square. It was insane.
So you went to your first one last night. Which
Yeah.
one was it?
I was Rain.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
That was fun. We tried another one, but it wasn't popping.
Did you meet any fun people? How long had you been sober prior to last night?
I had, for the most part, 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for the most part. I think I did drink some. I relapsed probably 2 months ago. I don't know when you stop calling it relapse, though.
Yeah,
Like when you
I've
keep-
been on the same thing because
Yeah.
my brother got married and I drank, and I also there was other times that I drank.
Yeah, my brother. Yeah, every weekend Colton's like, "Well, I haven't been drinking for 2 years, but I did drink this weekend and the last 8, but that doesn't
In the
count."
last 8.
I drank probably 6 times, binge drinking heavily.
6 weekends.
6 weekends.
Yeah.
6 weekends, so several days, but severe drinking, but then stopping for, several days, and then
Since when? Like, what's the time period?
it's been the last month.
In the last 6 weeks, every weekend.
Yeah. I would say since June 1st. Since June 1st, because that was Pride weekend in Pensacola. Is that relapsing? Do you think that's a problem?
I think you get 2 relapses a month, and then the third
A
one
month?
you're not sober anymore.
Oh, okay.
Well, also you
Well,
haven't done coke though, right?
No coke.
See, that is great,
Yeah.
and that's what we
And
really care about.
I did make out with a woman though.
When?
During I was out with the boys at a bachelor party.
You don't tell me anything.
I was out with the boys
tell
at a
me
bachelor
anything.
party. I thought I probably was like, we'll talk about it on the podcast. and
Yeah.
then I just have a bad memory, so I forget to tell things.
Can I ask you a question before you tell the story?
It's not really a story.
Okay, well, did you make out with the woman because you thought those guys were so hot that you're trying to like ignite some kind of a sexual situation?
God, I was trying to fuck them so
Yeah,
hard.
so were you like, I'm gonna
I
make
would
out
have
with
done anything.
So were you like gonna make out with the woman to kind of be like, see, I'm opening myself up to women. Maybe you should open yourself up to men.
Yeah.
Were they straight guys? The guys
It
you
was
were with?
it was my brother's wedding, and so it
Oh.
was the hottest bachelor party I've ever been on. Like, and there was only 2 that I was really like. They were so hot that the other one gets looped in. He wasn't. He's a nice guy.
Well, hopefully he
the
doesn't
third.
listen to the
The
podcast.
third.
That would be fun.
Jordan doesn't want me to be attracted to him.
His name's Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan doesn't want. He's fine. But my brother's 2 best friends are the hottest people I've ever seen. One of them is a model and an actor. The other one was in the Marines. And
Oh, that's even better.
And it
Yeah.
is
Yeah,
even
yeah.
better. It is even better. And so I would have just done anything for them to just, put it in. But, I was just making out with this girl because I was just, in San Diego, been like, yo, let's get into some weird shit. Let's try to, you just kind of try to like heighten the night any way you can. You just do a little extra crazy thing, and then maybe that'll get somebody else to do a little bit crazier thing. So you just
Yeah.
kind of go like this.
Should I drink?
No.
Everyone else is drinking.
No, I'm not drinking anymore.
No, but Reier just drank.
I don't
and-
want to. I don't want to do it again. I just wanted to experience the gay bar.
Yeah, that's actually completely normal, I think. But, yeah, I mean, you had never done it before, so that's like you have to drink at least once there.
And how much did you drink?
I had a shot. Well, I had 2 shots and most of a beer.
Okay, so you that's a pretty reasonable night.
Yeah, I didn't want to take. I waited a long time too because I was like, I'm not gonna do it. So I probably didn't start drinking till like way after 1. I mean, probably like 1:30 because I wasn't gonna do it.
Yeah.
And then we were in there and I was walking around and I was just looking at people really weird.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't be doing this. So then oh yeah, no, it's exactly. I stepped. There was like the dance floor was super wet.
Yeah.
And there were like there was no door to the bathroom. And you could see people like 2 guys in a stall, and it was so clear that they were like fucking each other.
Yeah.
And I was like looking at the stall, and the guys walked out, and they looked at me, and I just ran onto the dance floor, and I started sliding on like whatever the liquid. I didn't fall, but I was like drifting, and then I ran into this like gay couple dancing, and then I got drinks.
I'll take half a beer. I'll take half a beer. I'm not gonna drink it all. Don't worry.
Yeah, just let me hold it.
Cheaters think that. Do you remember what song was playing?
When that happened, oh, that would be so funny if I knew. No, I know. I do remember. What was they were playing some great music though that I was just really in. I don't know. I don't remember. But like probably like Nicki Minaj, sort of.
21 is when I came out, so that's when I started going to
Oh,
gay
really?
bars. Yeah, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Well,
Yeah, 'cause-
so they were clearly fucking in the stall, and you're
Oh.
like, you have like one little thing. You're like in the looking through the crack.
No. Yeah, I guess it was kind. I mean, I don't think I saw anything explicit, but like I
Yeah.
knew what was happening.
Because you kind of just guessed.
Well, there was no way. You know what it looks like.
I don't. I've never seen it. I've always wanted a mirror on my ceiling, but I've never had one.
You should get one.
I used to have sex with this guy who used to want to watch me put it in. Is that inappropriate to say?
I think. How would you show him with a
He had
mirror?
Like a video?
mirrors.
Oh,
No,
I
like-
love mirrors.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
mirrors.
No, I'm not into like videotape. Some guys love to like fucking pull out the phone and start videotaping. You're like, I don't know what. I didn't sign a release.
Yeah. I've never been with anybody who just whipped their phone out.
I was sucking this guy's dick a little bit ago where he had his phone at a weird angle, and I thought, like, I think he's taking a video of me sucking his dick. And I was like, I mean, but I'm not going to accuse him and be
Yeah.
rude. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
But yeah, that would be. I looked up. I was like, that might be him videotaping, but the room's pretty dark, so let's just
Yeah.
hope this is,
Yeah.
They can't tell it's you.
They
Yeah.
probably could.
Yeah.
As long as my shirt's on, I don't really care.
Now that I'm thinking about it, my ex did it, and I remember he only did it once, and we'd been dating for like 2 years. And my response was, "Why are you fucking video? Who is this for?"
Yeah.
Like, what are you? Where are you? What are you gonna do with this? Like, is he gonna jerk off to himself fucking somebody?
Sometimes
like-
guys send me videos of them having sex with other people to kind of be like, "Isn't this hot?" And
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
no.
only one person has done that to me, and it was hot.
Oh, cool.
And he was like, "Want me to do this to you?" Is what he sent.
And you
I
said
went,
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. You guys, it's so much more fun to be gay, I feel like. I want to
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's going on with your dating life?
Are you on Hinge?
No, I haven't done. Is Hinge good? Is Hinge where the lesbians go? No, you haven't done.
I think they're on her.
I did. Her is how I got a couple girls to like go. I went out in Milwaukee. I went out with a couple girls, but I never crossed any line. I don't know what you say.
Had sex with them?
Yeah, I never had sex with. I don't think. I mean,
What do you
it's-
mean you don't think?
That's been a thing forever. Is I don't know what lesbian sex is.
Yeah, they love
No.
to say on those male podcasts on the internet that it's not real sex because there's no penetration, but that's not what we think here.
We know, but I think we can relate to being confused because I don't know what it means either. And I actually just started a dating show, and I was trying to find like it's a blind date, and so I was asking the lesbian who I'm trying to find 3 people for, who she's interested in. She's like, well, all my I say I'm first, but all my friends say I'm a bottom. So I guess I'm looking for a top. And I'm like, what does that even fucking mean?
But aren't the girls using strap-ons? Isn't that lesbian sex?
I think sometimes.
I think if
It's a
I
lot
was
of
a
oral.
lesbian, it's a lot of work.
A lot of oral, I feel like.
It is a lot
Isn't
of
it
oral.
just eating each other out?
Well, could you tell us that?
I don't know. I haven't. I've backed anytime anyone's asked me to like do that. Like I don't know why it grosses me out.
You on them or them on you?
Me on them. I've been asked to do me on them 2 times, and I've said no.
So have you never
You
had
said
sex?
too much.
I've never. I don't think so. I've gotten naked with people. We've done like the caressing thing, touching boobs, but like nothing. I just get really scared,
Yeah.
and I shut her down.
What do you say? No, no, thank you, or do you kind of just get really quiet and then start putting your pants on?
I guess it's kind of It's I just kind of. I think I stop. I think I'm pretty obvious when I don't like something. I feel like I just get really really quiet, and usually they'll ask. They'll be like, "Hey, are you okay?" I'm like, I just I want to go get a snack, or something.
I'm just so thirsty. Do you have any bananas in here? My legs are fucking cramping up.
Yeah, I think I have diabetes.
Are you okay? I think I have diabetes.
Oh yeah. That's funny.
Oh, that's so fun.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that I
think if I was a lesbian, what I would do is I'd have one of those dildos that like is attached to me, but that also goes inside and vibrates. So then you're fucking someone with that. So then it's like, oh, it feels like you are actually getting fucked and you're fucking somebody else.
a double-sided dildo.
Not double-sided. Like I think some of them are strap-ons, and then like the back will like curl up into the vagina.
I have one in the
like
office.
a very small.
Yeah, I have one.
Yeah,
It's like this big. That goes inside you, and then the one that goes inside them is like this big.
Yeah. Why do you have one in the office?
Perverts.
Yeah.
Once a month at Fridays at the Creek in the Cave, 11 p.m. One of the fucking freakiest shows I've ever seen.
So have you ever been in a relationship?
Not a real one, no.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Just somebody watching. It was real to me.
Yeah.
It was real to me, Reier.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
No, it was when I was like 14. I had a boyfriend,
Okay.
Oh.
but it wasn't. It didn't. He's gay. He came out as gay like when we were pretty young. I came out as gay several years later, but I knew like as soon as he came out.
Oh, you were like, oh, me too.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that makes sense.
Are you guys still friends?
No.
No. Yeah, and stay that way. Wow. Actually, my ex called me this week and was like, I just want to let you know I'm in a relationship.
Oh, yeah.
Because one of our other friends had told me, and he was like, I know Julia already told you. And I was like, oh, yeah, you don't have to like call and tell me this. It's completely fine.
I think it's probably a bad sign that you don't talk to your exes, but I don't talk to my exes. I think it means that I burn a fucking trail behind me.
Yeah.
And I think that's making changes,
Yes.
in my life, getting sober and, having feelings is a big one. But yeah, I don't talk to my exes.
Yeah.
I think that's normal. No.
I mean, I have the one guy. I talk to him. We talk probably like once a month, and I'm going to Portland. I'll see him. And I meet it. He was like, she really wants to meet you.
I was talking to my ex. Now that you talk about it, Chip hated it.
Well, were you trying to have sex with him again?
Yeah.
That's different.
Is it different?
We talk as friends. We're just friends.
That'd be weird. That'd be
we
really
didn't talk
weird,
as
right?
friends when we
Because
were
you were never
together.
friends.
Right.
Yeah.
But we were together for 4 years, but we didn't really talk.
Yeah. This guy, we were friends for 2 years prior to anything happening.
I did anal with this one. Did you do anal?
That is our own private.
The answer is no. And so I guess it is a little different.
It is a little different. Now, are you doing anal? No.
You piece of I could be.
You could.
You don't know. You don't know what I do in the privacy of my own car.
What car were you living in?
Mazda.
Oh, yeah.
Mazda, see, like a little white car. I got it. I totaled it in Wisconsin, so I don't have it anymore. Rest in peace.
What made you want to get sober the first time?
Just major problem. Just like knowing that it wasn't sustainable and taking a lot and.
What were you taking?
Like Vyvanse, Adderall, stimulants,
Yeah.
which is it feels lame to say. It really does. But if you get high enough dosage, I mean, it's like meth.
Not even
yeah,
high
yeah.
enough. I mean, I've been sober I haven't drank in like over a year and a half, but I went back home to Massachusetts in May, and someone gave me Adderall,
Yeah.
and they were just 10 milligrams, and I was like, oh yeah, I need this. And then immediately it became a huge problem
Yeah.
for like 2 weeks, where I think I had enough for like a month, and it was gone within 2 weeks. They were only
pretty
10
good,
milligrams, but I hadn't taken it in years, so I was like jacked up on it. And then all of a sudden I was taking like 20 milligrams, and I was just like, honestly, like jerking off with my blinds closed, talking to guys on the internet for hours. It was a pretty
awesome.
it's not
That
awesome.
is so cool. It is so cool, Dylan.
Yeah, it does feel like meth though. It's like scary that they give it out.
Reier, I'm going to pivot. I feel like we talk about sex a lot on this podcast. I feel like you're probably one of the funniest people in sketches I've ever seen. I've only seen a couple, but like the bird watcher, schizophrenic bird watcher was so funny to me. Is there anywhere we can watch that?
Oh, that was on Good Evening News.
Yeah.
They always put their live episodes up, so that one's up.
Is that clippable?
Yeah.
I would love to just, because
Oh,
I was
that'd be
there for the
funny.
whole show. Train wreck of a show.
That was
They
hard.
said that they was bad themselves. I'm quoting them. That specific one.
The attack was just really bad.
And then, but just everything was falling apart. And then you went up, and it was just perfect. And I thought it was so funny.
This is sweet.
Do you have your sketches up?
They're all there. I haven't clipped anything. I should start posting things again.
You should. You
I
are one
want
of
to.
you are someone who I feel like when you come into the club, everyone's like, this is gonna be great.
So sweet.
You're so funny.
I was talking to I was thinking about this a lot last night after after your show, because I noticed I feel like I either do it goes, if they get it goes really well. If they don't get it, it's horrific. It's not even comedy, and it's like we're terrified of you, and that's what was happening the first probably like 3.5, 4 minutes of the set. It was like, because I was doing like my opener about like reminding myself not to be scared of people, and I don't know if they knew it was a bit. I don't know. It was complete silence, and it got to the point like it's always hard when there's like people in the room watching that you like care about too.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this sucks. I'm better than that, but I don't know if I'm better than that. I think it just I don't know. Sometimes it goes really bad, and I just want to get better at it.
I think that I love it in either case, because if I'm watching somebody be so confused by you, that's just another layer on the comedy for me, where I'm like, this is a funny joke, and this person reacting like, is so funny.
Well, I think we also have to remember that most people who are coming to comedy shows, like most comedians are like, I think we're so used to comedians at this point, whereas like of course we're around these people who are like crazy. We're all crazy, you know what I mean? And so the normal people come into this space and they're like, what's going on? I didn't know that people were talking like this.
Right.
Yeah.
I guess for some people, they don't know that like the difference between a comedian and a crackhead.
Well, also,
And I sometimes it is a very hard line to figure out.
It's often the same. Yeah, often the same person.
Yeah, and also so many comedians now have gone on stage and that they're kind of like, I have a point to make, and it's like, I don't think three people here have a point to make on stage.
When I watch people, I don't like to follow those people because they'll be doing well, but they won't be saying any jokes. They'll just be saying opinions, and I'll go like, I don't have any of that, and they like opinions, and I don't have, like, we're not gonna, but those audiences usually like you anyways. I don't know.
Yeah, they like the change, I think. Like whenever you're really different from the person before you.
I can see that. Do you have any advice for younger you?
Younger me?
Yeah. Like 10-year-old you?
Oh.
10 years old.
You start bawling.
Yeah. Get
Get out of there.
Ah.
Your mom and dad don't have to live together for them to be
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, it's okay, right? I don't. You know what? Yeah, I think just to probably it'd be like a confidence, a gender related thing, probably, of like because that's something that I even still now it bothers me a lot. Is like I don't know. I'm very clearly transgender. I think to other people, like, and to myself, and I want to be a man wholeheartedly. I want to like go by the pronouns and do all of that.
Oh, go
but
buy them.
I want
the
to.
vowels. I want to buy the pronouns.
I want to rent them for a little bit.
I love that you just said, I think it's very clear to me and everyone else around me that I am
can't-
transgender.
Well, it's is it? I don't know. I feel like I seem
Well,
transgender.
I will say this. You do seem transgender. You know, like when I ever talk to you, I was like, I'm pretty sure Reier was a guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, yeah. Do you want us to say
No,
he?
no, I don't want that.
Oh, for sure.
Which
okay.
is the crazy thing because it's like I tried it for a week and a half, and I really
No, I know.
Trans for a week.
I
Joke.
heard you say that. Said your dad said bullshit. And I said sorry, daddy.
no, I said never. I said never mind, and I just I swear to God. No, it was yeah. I've tried it, and the thing is, it's like this inner homophobia of like I don't want to be one of them, which is crazy to say.
Yeah. I don't think that's crazy. I think that's super normal, especially, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even when I was gay, I remember being like, fuck,
Yeah.
I'm gay. And I can't believe that this happened to me.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I can't believe that I now have to be gay.
Yeah, you don't want to be. You accept. I mean, I feel like we all
once
say,
you grow, once you like, you know what I mean? Then
it's
you're
better.
like, yeah, you know what I mean? Whatever. It's still hell, but it's like,
Right.
I feel like, yeah. Should we get you testosterone?
I know a guy.
Do you have a T guy?
I'm a T guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about
You
taking
let me
T.
know. You let me know. I know a guy. And Uncle Laser also knows a guy.
Okay.
He gave out the best shit I've ever had. And it made me want to go get tested. Turns out I have very high T. So I
Oh,
don't
really?
know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's like you want to be around like 6 to 800, and I'm like 760 or something like that.
Wow.
So
We'll
you
go a
told-
lot of T.
You told your dad you might be transgender, and he said no?
Well, he just didn't like. I mean, that makes. I think it's the same with my brothers too. Like I called my brothers, and I remember one of my brothers just said, he's like, I'm, I love you, but I just don't understand. Like I never thought you would be one of the
Right.
people to care about this.
Right.
And that's the main thing. It's like I don't want to. I don't know. I could just be Reier. I don't need to be. But I don't know. I guess it's a judgment thing. It's like I don't think that I'm ever going to be manly enough to not be thought of as transgender. So I wouldn't want that. Like if I'm gonna be transgender, I would want it to be without a doubt. That's what I'm a man, and
Okay.
nobody ever brings it up. It's not like, but I don't want to be.
But you don't think that that's attainable?
I think it would take a long time.
I don't think it would take that long at all.
You're right. I actually don't think it would take that long either.
I really don't think it would take that long at all. If that's something you wanted. I do understand the like when you're a man, you're a man, you're a man. No. when you're telling people I think I might be gay, from my experience, it feels like you have to then take all the baggage that they've ever heard about that word, and you're like, and that's what I'm bringing to you. And so they're going like, that's scary. I don't like that. Please don't do that to yourself. And that's what they're saying. Like they want to be protective when they're saying, no, don't do that.
I think you're right.
But it is hard because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because you are just going to be you.
Yeah.
I think that what you said, like, I could just be Reier, is like such an interesting point too, because it's like, I think a lot of people who transition are like, they need other people to see them the way they see themselves. But I think like it's also a good point to be like, if you can be comfortable, it's not killing you, and you feel like you can just be yourself as you are, and know like, or if in your mind you think of yourself as a man and you don't need other people to validate that for you, I think that's also okay. I think there's different levels of what you have to do.
Yeah, and it is hard because when you say I think there's this about me, it's you're like, oh, you want to go to war with all of society about gender norms, people's placement in society, and it's like no,
don't
I
care
just
about any
feel I just feel a little bit more like this than that. I don't. Hey, whatever you need, let me know. I got a T guy.
That's
I don't know if it's gonna be legal, but we can.
Yeah.
take care of it.
We'll go to
That's
Mexico. We'll go to Mexico.
Yeah,
we'll
or we
get
just do-
his. We'll get his tits taken off.
I'm half trans, and I have to get my chest done, and then yeah, and we also could just do a bunch of push-ups. You know what I mean? Because sometimes
That's hilarious.
sometimes you think you're transgender, but what you really want is just arms. You know what I mean? Like
Bigger shoulders.
yeah. Like we just do push-ups. and-
Sometimes you have a lifelong struggle with an internal conflict, but maybe pull-ups. And give it a go.
Give it a go. Join CrossFit. You know what I mean? You don't know what can happen.
Sign this month-long membership. You cannot get out of it.
Yeah.
That's a good, yeah. I guess I'd want to, I think I'd so, like, my change my decisions so much, too, that would be scary.
I have a friend who, it's funny, I always say she, and she does go by she, but she's clearly got some gender stuff going on. And it's like, whenever I think of her name is Breezy. She's one of my best friends. And it's just like, yeah, it's just Breezy. And like, even she goes by that. And during the pandemic, I think there was a lot of like trans stuff online. She was like, I think I'm going to start taking testosterone. Yeah. And I was like, I don't know if you should. Yeah, I was like, I'll support it or whatever. I was like, but like really look into it or whatever. And then I was like, I just don't think you should do it. And I was like, and I read online, I was like, you know that if you start taking testosterone, you're probably going to want to fuck men. And she was like, I'm not taking it. She's a lesbian, but that happens to a lot of like people who are lesbians who then transition, they start taking testosterone, they become bisexual. And she was like, oh yeah, then I'm not doing that. And then later on I was like, so whatever happened, you just don't want to do it? And she was like, honestly, I just wanted a good body. And she was like, and I would get ripped so fast. You get ripped so fast on TV.
You know, that is so, I don't know if you don't watch the news, so I'm sure you have no idea about this, but birth control just became over the counter.
Oh, good.
So I can go buy it right now. And I was thinking about doing, have you ever seen Super Size Me?
Yeah.
Oh, with the McDonald's.
Yes, but instead, I'll just take the birth control every day for 30 days. And then I looked into it, and it was like, if you're born a man, don't do that. You're going to get prostate cancer. There's like a bunch of other cancers. And I was like, maybe I'll just write a sketch or something. Like,
yeah, why did you want to take birth control?
I'm trying to get famous.
Oh, yeah. We're doing anything at this point, Reier. We'll both transition to different young famous. Like, we'll go full on.
Oh, I'll Dylan Mulvaney. I'm fine.
Oh.
I don't know that person at all. I have no opinions. I could not recognize that person. I just know the name. It was a Bud Light controversy.
Oh.
Which also,
yeah.
do you know,
I don't know anything about it.
she seems like a really nice person. And also, I didn't realize, did you know anything about the controversy?
I know about the commercial. Right? Isn't there like a commercial?
You know what's funny? There's been I didn't know this either.
There has to be a commercial.
No, you know what's crazy?
The horses? Yeah, I know.
No. Wait, do you know this? This is crazy because I didn't know this. You know about the controversy, right? Did you know there wasn't a commercial? There was no billboard. There was one bottle of Bud Light with her face on it, and she showed it in one video on TikTok. And that's all it was. There was one bottle, no billboard, no commercial, nothing. It was her own video she made, and they sent her one bottle with her face on it, and that was it. And that's
It was a sponsored ad on Instagram.
yeah, but it was that. But it was one bottle. It's not like there was anything else, and it was her, which is like crazy that with the reaction that got.
We should put our face on different products and just try to make one.
We would probably get cease and desist letters.
From what?
The companies.
Yeah, well, yeah,
The companies that were
hey, I'll cease and desist.
Okay. Oh, yeah. We'll stop.
Wait, I'll stop. I have no problem. I'll do it and I'll stop. I'll stop.
It'll be too late by then. Yeah. You already have the fame.
It's too late, Kid
Yeah.
Rock.
That is so funny. It is funny that like once you become famous, there's no taking it back.
Some people. Don't you become not famous sometimes?
Yeah. I guess you're right.
I guess you're right. Reier, do you have any projects that you're working on coming up? Anything you're excited about?
Or dreams.
Ooh. No, not really. Not right now.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Well, if you were a man and you do end up doing that and then you become gay.
This is the one question we ask.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Oh, and so.
If you were a gay man,
Yeah.
would you rather have sex with me or Colton?
And you should know he only tops and I only bottom.
Why? Oh, can I ask a question about that?
Yes.
Why is that? Why do you only do one?
Yeah, I think because I'm selfish.
And
I'm
because
lazy.
I have a bad body.
Does that answer your question? He doesn't want to have to be like this and be like, oh, my rolls.
Yeah. Don't call them rolls.
Okay.
Hey, can I tell you something? There's also no wrong answers, and no one's feelings gets hurt.
Yeah.
Well, where are we meeting?
Huh?
Where are we meeting, or do I just know you from comedy? Am I just Reier, but as a gay man?
Yeah.
So I already know you. That's the same relationship we have.
Oh.
Is that what you mean, or are we like meeting in a gay
I
club?
guess you're on a grinder and there's literally 2 people on your
Yeah.
screen.
And you're either
Profiles.
going to come to
Yeah.
Colton's house or my apartment.
I think your mustache would scare me. I think I'd
I
have to
thought you were
go.
going to say something nice about my mustache.
yeah.
I thought you were saying, I think your mustache would be good. Instead, you're like, no. Also, Chip would probably be crying outside the door.
Is that your dog?
It's my husband.
You have a husband? No, you don't.
Yup.
Shut the fuck up. Were you just talking about having like an ex that you just broke up with, though? That was 8 years ago. Oh, I'm a
Colton
piece of
can't
shit.
let go.
I can't let go.
Wow. Have I met Chip? Has he been here?
Probably.
Wow. Are you guys going to adopt like an Asian baby?
I thought you were going to say me. Were you adopt me?
Wouldn't that be funny? Yeah.
Yeah, my dad always asked me that.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll just find out later what Reier's answer is coming up on part 2.
Oh, no, it's Dylan. Yeah.
Well, thank you
so
very
much.
much, Reier.
Reier, thanks for doing the podcast.
Yeah, it's fun. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.